Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Mijidi say some are his views, others are factually incorrect, others in so a facts. There are certain things our kind waha which Obiaka was a messy, oh, not President Akufo-Addo, Metis and Crawford, Mammy Crabet, na who said that or guest reviewers. I want to you. Namina, because of you, Cock Bassina Mitia, and it is a guest reviewer. Because you see, President Akufo-Addo now a UN Secret Secretary. When you have people like Kosi Pratt, you have people like Egbe Febel, you have people like yourself. You were Michael J. Anyone more in Central They couldn't write about Akufo-Addo being the General Secretary of UNC. But they will be to me by cancer now Akufo-Addo UNC General Secretary. When that time they were not working in a vacuum. This is in the 80s. So. Even you GCC time Ukraino, now are true stories. It will be intimiantro. So this is factually incorrect. Idea okay about from way Alaji Mumuni Baumia. Obiani ni shebre. So say Dr. Baumia betray ni papa and say oko on the left. Obiani senye.
Oko on the right rather.
Oko on the right. Obiani senye otie. Obiani the ope Lumana Boni you said the ope na me fa. Thank you nyina e front my pro.
Said na nu kra na ima ewu ye kra no. NDC for no kra control a press statement and commode ba say woman organizer na ewu.
Exactly so. Because Nani Papa Kra now a Council of State chairman. Copying 2000. So but Obiani the baby ojina. Aka ene be a man sababet my NDC ni. But I bet men say NDC ni.
Ntu papa gina ha na so gina ho.
Debi ena me cry me one because penino me bunu pa baby and the tifie kodru no wakansem bebre. But I believe say baby o papa gina de. Enye no na just because who are right to self-determination.
Na papa no are politically active.
Na or your friend Obibia you ne Zongo bia NDC ni automatic.
Papa no NDC ni.
Yes.
And ma ho ko NDC. And afi wani bia.
Exactly. And me can say this is where I want. What you say and no de yemfanka me mami tama na me very active in NDC. Na me mami a card bearing member of NPP. Because na me mami they didn't call NPP health insurance.
Minu Kuma 52 million.
Yes, Minu Kuma in 2007. Minu Kuma enya yare. They didn't call any surgery for 21 days now at the hospital. Ye any surgery bibiano or call you free because of health insurance. That time so crano, o parents ya ena o show masa na cover omo. Ena ye no see there be the odia dey buy the omo your party papa na call. Ena call pick card. But I was active in NDC. I was communicating for them. I was doing everything. But my mother was even a card bearing member of the NPP. Oh, eti se ene obi papa jina baby. No ono so eba na o si baby e o jina ni a. I don't think say was say a issue. Ama obi ka say obi a betray obi. Ena na me ka say BA Mensa. Yenim dear Rollins eye BA Mensa. Na so ni ba Herbert Mensa. Eye dey. When this ni it's in a
any Rollins in Macra fine.
Exactly. To the extent that we cry the Yemen American. But when in the Macra fine. To the extent that first in Rollins and I'm crying only BMS and Herbert Mensa.
Abraham Ponsa.
Yes. Omuko be bold. Omuko Sunyai. That's only NDC. No Herbert Mensa can home. No, na campaign manager cry.
Funka games no.
Funka games no. No jinem. So say ene bibisa na akasa wa betray ni papa na. There be a interest or a right to self-determination.
Can you visit the son the sins of the father unto the son?
Over the cabre. Minchia na minchia tifo. Na minchia yawa okre. We are watching. Wanyang won't auditor.
Wanyang wo, and auditor. Aya ba yina tokra no odi.
Say you na papa akwa for say there. Why then? Yentuma na ye baako. That's why yentuma go.
Afi na we go see ne. Akọ hatare he.
One ye ngrumbom.
Ai, wo mem kra.
Ntimi da na say watwa me abo. I take exception to the statement I will make here a short while ago. Say you Zongo we NDC.
Automatic.
Zongos are not programmed communities. And the Zongo people are not programmed human beings.
Say Zongo for nya say omo nyina no robotics bia and I say
Okay,
autopilot
yeah,
be.
I take the statement pinch of salt.
Ebia obema an opportunity to clarify.
No, he doesn't need an opportunity. But he made a straightforward statement. And then that implication so straightforwardly carried. Zongos are not so, but they show appreciation to government perhaps if he say the policies about
Vice Busunyafo ne nam Tamale almost share on Facebook live. Almost share we wi. Oman kasa hare no almost share almost share awa.
In fact, so we share Danko Buzia element being no Zongo for do no you know support. Yes. And indeed, the Zongo communities are remaining deprived.
Yeah, bra Mike no na some kind of profound. Say Dangwa Buzia groupings no. Womo ni Zongo communities e di na nwono so.
The Zongo communities are remaining deprived. It is as a result of a more diabolical and draconian political witch hunt.
Notwithstanding Baba Nkrumah Amadu Baba and
notwithstanding that.
Baba Tule.
Notwithstanding that. The magnitude of damage done to the Zongo communities. I don't go Buzia element. I recall many communities in Ghana. Kra, Wasi, Oko Boase, we have Antu Boase. They Nigeria for one. And you cannot talk about Zongo communities without mentioning Nigerians because they were the core.
The Zongos.
They were the integral part of this Zongo settlement. What happened? Danko Buzia element, we took Kwame Nkrumah by Guya mobile office. You passed the Deportation Act, right? No. Aliens Compliance Law or Order. No more the Pamomuina.
With Domo as the Interior Minister.
Good. It has even been alleged, sir. Omampine Kufuor ne papa fia what Timuno, papa na Zongo, and your papa be sikani be the normal palm or mojas as an abortion. Any feeling.
Yeah, just as an agenda.
Any feeling.
Oh, there's all short time you see. Hotel now. Who's an SGS has been a hotel.
And your hotel, no.
Maybe just but
Nima Flaster
House. A dine and a papa Timono. And now, and papa take a casino. And an mammy surprise won't see it one is in chain. And no hotel, no so our honor. It's Nino if the same time.
Be that as may. The damage the Danko Buzia element have caused. In fact, we are born some free war, one more.
Bauni, Dr. Baumia, Eba Ben,
Bauni. I am not surprised. Papa knows your friend say.
Kofi Menu.
Mr. Kofi Menu. I am not surprised. In some okay. Look, these people, they are politically weak.
I quite derogatory. Look at these people.
No, okay, fine. Let me cut the NPP from antecedent. They are politically weak. They don't have ideas that can stand the test of time to compete politically and make an impact. No. Models and operandi politically are full of schemes. Scheme 1, scheme 2. Always plan B. And what we implement it. Look. These guys from day one. You see, the history of Ghana, record archives, we need to compile it proper.
To what purpose?
To the purpose of informing the generation we are in now. Many people don't know.
Is this still relevant?
Very relevant. Because I did history in school and I love history. History tells us where we were, how far we have come. And that will inform you to know where you are going towards the future. So because of historical...
But would you say, a Nipa was Zongo communities, no? are benefiting from center of the left parties as opposed to the center of the right parties? Nana.
Certainly, NDC government and parties with that political ideologies, help the deprived community, the deprived urban communities.
Pro-Zongo policies.
But we're having a discussion.
Pro-Zongo policies, would you say the center of the right parties,
NDC is the worst party ever in the Zongo community. He cannot mention a single policy on my Zongo. One, since 92 Amubai, first, it also means that I say Zongo for NDC. We were brainwashed because of the aliens compliance order. It's a buy, First thing since 92, is see here was Zongo. Say when the party came, when they saw elements, people. And pennyphobia to say Akufo-Addo, any other people, you see, oh, way, ni papa, ena a pamo, munananum, a free hano, eti ombesa pamumo. And this is something that happened in 1992, 96. I am telling you this in 2016. Me current ambassador to your friends, Nigeria.
Your friends say,
Rashid Bawa.
Menino call
Asawasi constituency, baby, a friend, Sawaba. Sawaba no, your school be a friend, Ansar Sunna. Ansar Sunna no, Zabarma from Kwana. NDC went there and told them, say, ye winning elections, I be a bepa more free because a Akufo-Addo papa na ye kukurum no. This is 2016, oh. And you get them because, yes, they are your friends saying some of them their roots are foreigners. They may even believe it.
But I don't know how to can or say yentimi fan chemo because of our aliens compliance order.
So NPP no. That time aliens compliance order no. No mo obi obey national chairman na oka ho. Obeda Samoa.
All People's Party.
Yes. Obeda Samoa na oka ho. He became national chairman. It is a NPP as an entity started in 1992.
So you cannot visit the sense of the UP traditional.
Exactly.
NPP.
So that is why I'm saying that as our aliens compliance order, Ghana Parliament and a passe a law. So we alien free her. And you will be unanimously President Binetanasi. I can say me pamo a whole free Ghana. Nay that. And again, we have moved on as a country.
Now he says, whatever.
So anything that make a child says, oh, you Zongwa. You have been brainwashed from day one. Say
by whom?
By the NDC people. Say Nkrofoi. Omumpemu. Nkrofoi mumpomu. But question will be sound. Offer. Many beje pa. Yenko Zongo ho. Na yen say or say. Ye your friend say NPP. They be bun sama NPP na ho because of the Omaye Zongo. On chire nyuma Omaye Zongo. Yakura the starting free 92 mra. The Omaye Zongo a chire se ampa. Omo do yen ya. That's all.
Man opportunity.
Let me cast some no what TSM.
There be mintism over the dimbam.
No, do good.
But man, what to restate your point, no,
yes.
Aruna.
Oh, so I was talking about a Numa Kwanya Mode Zongos na Faso. Very clear. There is no dispute about that. Who can some say ye de mra ye de pamo? It is universally accepted by various jurisdictions and jurisprudence that when it comes to the rule of law, the concept is not neutral. Yes. In fact, Dr. Tony Edu once stated say the greatest crime ever committed against humanity have administrative approval and legal backing. I agree with him. Apartheid in South Africa was backed by law. The Holocaust was backed by law. Even colonialism was backed by law. Racial segregation in the United States was backed by law. But are they acceptable today?
Morally.
No.
It may be morally reprehensible.
At that time, if you look at them, please, okay, the moral and then the legal ramifications of the law. In fact, it is a parallel concept. It doesn't meet. What is moral to you might not be immoral to me. Good. So the point here is that we can pass a law today, maybe accepting human sacrifice.
Passed by parliament.
And it can pass by parliament. But is that law a just law? No. So the fact that parliament has passed a law doesn't make that law a rightful law. And throughout the ages, parliament has passed laws. You are fighting for the repeal of those laws. Is that not correct?
Because of particular mischief, your person you cure.
Even criminal libel law, to some extent, might not have been an evil law, but we fought against it.
At the time, what was happening?
Okay, well, people feel that they
at
cannot
the time,
at the time,
so because
maybe
there would have been some mischief. Your person you cure.
Exactly.
So, alien compliance order was an obnoxious law, but criminal libel law has a motive.
Justifying criminal libel law.
Has a motive.
Please. I'm not justifying criminal libel law.
Okay,
I'm making instances, Parliament are passing laws, They are fighting for the repeal of those laws because they are retrogressive laws. It doesn't promote societal advancement.
Collective amnesia.
Okay, so today there is no way you bet me a criminal libel law was right. No, it was completely wrong because nobody should suffer any repercussion because of the trade or practice intra. And this year condemn criminal libel law because of its retrogressive nature. We need to do so. We need to do same, or there cannot be any way I justify or they say aliens compliance order because it was passed by parliament. But only Okapapano, Mr. Menu, right?
Yeah,
Mr. Kofi Menu talked about Baumia betraying the father.
By realigning with the center of the right.
Exactly.
Yeah, papa.
Please.
Zongo. But on
I didn't.
You said it.
I did not.
So you choose to talk on
exclusively
about the Zongos without necessarily say or no be pain or dance.
I did not exclusively relate NPP and their evil deeds to that of the Zongos. I am talking about the political antecedent of Ghana and their machinations. We will come there. You take your time. You take your time. You don't even know the history of the
nomenclature. I read history from senior high school to university level. I read history even up to university level.
Then
good. I mean, student of history and politics.
It's a bit harsh to suggest, say, Awa in the historical antecedents of the group he belongs to. Awa, do you accept it?
Somehow.
I read
very well.
I read history at the senior high school.
Will you comport yourself?
I am telling you that I'm a student of history and politics of Ghana.
He is interjecting. So please, you are moderator.
He asked me a question.
He
just asked me a question. I'm telling you that there is no political party in this country that I don't know its roots.
No, but
and history.
There
is no political party in Ghana.
He throws a jab in jest.
Yes.
Or say, when us political party will join this.
Yes.
I
am telling you, Offa. Do you know? There is no political party in Ghana that I have not even written exams on their history.
So
fine, yeah, answer the question.
Yes, okay. Even on their history.
Okay.
Dr. Tas Prempe, or Chairman Africana Studies, or AUCC, or try to on Facebook, and I think it is worth quoting here. Was say history informs as well as does epistemic injustice, hence the need to rewrite history.
But you can skew it in rewriting it.
Exactly.
You get it? But where the facts are boldly inscribed and well documented and universally acknowledged and accepted, there is nothing you can do about it.
Nkrumah is the man of millennium.
Dankwa funded Dankwa the day, even the name Ghana by. Is that true? Historically incorrect.
That's true.
Historically incorrect.
So who
proposed
the name? Who proposed the name? Then you did not read history.
Me, please.
You did not read history. No. You don't even know the history of Ghana.
Wait, rejecting me. Stop that. Dankwa did not suggest the name Ghana.
Okay.
Because far back in 1954, now Kwame Nkrumah at the Ghanas. What did the name? Ghana National College. Didn't feel for the buy.
But you have an opportunity. Awa, do you accept that assertion?
Dankwa this is not.
Would you want to attempt to answer it?
This is not a matter
so if you
of
choose not to
accepting
answer,
or not accepting. I will be happy if you call any political historian. If you get your producers to call any political historian to ask, say, why not suggest the name Ghana and
okay,
it was accepted?
we'll leave it for now.
That's all.
It down conclude on that issue.
And Papa no, Mr. Menu, right? Kofi Menu say, Baumia arbitrate the father.
By
Betrayal
aligning with center of the right party, good, as opposed to the Papa incline to the center of the left.
Good. Baumia, to me, wasn't a politician.
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Yes. Baumia wasn't a politician.
A neutral?
And to me,
a technocrat?
I feels. Oh yeah, you see, technocrats are not politicians necessarily. They can't politician. In fact, Plato say every man is a political animal.
But can you visit the sense of Mumuni Baumia on Mahmoud Baumia?
It is just a moment. Maybe I may cast him. Awa, for instance, also in the family now NDC for.
Bankasa.
Sorry, also in the family.
Also the Mami NPP ni.
No, also later. And NPP later.
Yeah.
But they were traditionally NDC.
Yeah. Primarily
NDC. Yeah. But something happened, and he was changed
pro-poor policy
to become NPP. And don't forget, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo today wasn't traditionally Dankwa Buzia element.
He was a CPP. But
something happened along the line, and he became one of them. So, politically, like American foreign policy, they always have permanent interest, but not permanent friend.
Okay, maybe a quick comment from Awa. Now, we the next topic is
offer. Yeah, me de pan say up to now, there is no single policy or medical Zongo, Emma Zongo for Epeomo, except tribal hatred. Preachy. NDC has been preaching hatred and tribalism in the Zongo communities, and they have brainwashed our people. And some of us are getting enlightened. And when you check the number of votes we get in the Zongo communities, keeps on going up by the day. And no, and I say ampa the omuyano. There is no single policy. Baku say NDC bekan se omuko yen wo Zongo a boa eye Zongo for one. Since almost started since 92, Baku say omo ye e di aboa Zongo for there is none. But omunya vote to be brief ho. Enti me de so o kan bibisa. Dampa. Yes, no omo pe omo. But in all no. The only thing is say Osha Ghana's political history. Then na we can say you betimi rewrite history. There are certain facts you can't rewrite it. Adianu say a factor. Whatever you rewrite, you will only add your views. It is we're reading Ghana history. And Kebia will read Ghana history. From your friends say Ghana history nyina Tebia enya course been taking in history. When you hate Dankwa, it doesn't mean so we are the pa it was said yaka. Tebia was just a course in history. But so we read history. Etro history one exam sir. Obehu say ampa ebetima again. Was say Tama Parliament approve say yankono. You know that Ghanaians had fundamental problems. Retail trade was taken over by foreigners. That time. So it was a unanimous approval in Parliament to say, retail business. That was the reason. If you're a student of history, our person can. Akobe who say aliens compliance order came because they feel that the aliens are taking over the jobs of the Ghanaians. Ghanaians are becoming impoverished. Na foreigners, Lebanese, Nigerians, see the keka home, no more taking over everything. It will move say, ye you omu free wa, ne taking over ya dia ebeboy. Those days, that was their thinking. That time no, omu nyina no parliament ni nyina ejitu mu. Say yenye, ye no, obi na say oye president, obi a prime minister, NDC. Eti ye buy no. Ye ko into sa political parties no 92 e baye na wo hwe omo lead NPP. These are people who have people like JH Mensah, no a minister at that time. Any omo ka ho nyina no eti omo ba na omo gina simpie se na omo kasa say way ni papa na say we na minister say and pamu unana no
godfather some
exactly ya pamu unana na we say eti sankrofo mu mpemu eti mamu nkoho so uswa ni nyina no sa na wudi
so you think say brainwashing na so pervasive,
very pervasive everywhere.
Ghana say baby Zongos
call any zongo person and ask him obeka chiro so uswa kitikiti nyina na
and the imams could not rebut.
You see the imam cry bi ane papa ko bi and on san buy. What you say? Ebi ane papa ko bi no san buy. So and again,
so the brainwashing was such
exactly. Then the NPP
the imams could not rebut.
NPP cry no ntimi penetrate. And yet recent NPP don't even campaign in the Zongo.
Because the NDC machinery was that strong.
Exactly, because you see the NPP also I don't know that time the 8C, but NPP no penetrating Zongo to even campaign. So definitely you leave them with only one choice. Depending on person or dissent here or only one choice. Just like NDC don't even go to Akan areas. Typical Akan area. Okoma Sunkwata area. How NDC in campaign. I was part of NDC. Typical areas like Asuka, baby, I will say a year I can phone Kwano. NDC phone to me Raho.
Whether you would agree, say Asuka used to be United Asuka of Asuka. Asawase Oforikrum.
Yes, now Asukwa East.
No, it used to be Asukwa.
Yes.
And it became Asukwa East and West.
Yes.
And then it became Asukwa.
Yes, and they make us say because
so now we are saying that's all say now a year MPP for NDC for predominantly Akan areas now.
Yes.
And I'm just Asukwa
and
now
Emma
79.
A year Asukwa.
Asukwa no encompasses Asawase.
Yes.
And Oforikrum.
A year Asukwa. A year Asukwa. A year Asukwa East, you know. NDC couldn't get close to even the seat, even though now more huge Zongo presence. Because we call your friends saying Asukwa East now. Na Oforukrum, Accra town area ho nyina no. Anguna for any Zongo from Kwana oho. Oko Aija Zongo. Oko the entire Asawasi constituency no. Nanso omuyi candidate ba otimi kon other place no. Enko campaign ti or rely on the votes na ewo within Zongo enclave no nko a. Akabia omuvu kura koya anka otimi wini ebeye Asawasi tama na omunyina eye campaign baby ano Dr. Jibrin won Mama Part contesting she beaten by 3,000 votes and they make can say initially no na Zongos they don't even allow.
Okay,
they don't even allow. NPP now how can you enter Zongo in the campaign?
Let's move on.
Utie Oha Exi Pongno Needs FM.